Good morning, good evening or good afternoon. Today I'm going to show you how to make your very own portable porcupine pincushion.
A porcupine cushion,
No, a porcupine pincushion.
a porcupine cushion.
Or possibly a hedgehog. Or even an echidna if you made his nose a little bit longer. My name's Rhiannon Campbell and welcome to my channel. Let's get on with the show. I've drafted this pattern and it should be available in the link below, so the step one is to cut out your pattern pieces. For this project you'll need some scissors, elastic, stuffing, needles and 2 pieces of fabric and some matching thread. I've gone for quite a dense felt for the bottom, and of course you need your little helper. Hello! So for the brown fabric I chose this skirt to disembowel. It's a bit tight on the hips and it's always been a funny length, but I do like the fabric, so let's chop it up! For the face detail you also need a pen and some embroidery thread. So first we cut out our pattern pieces in the fabric of choice. This dense felt is very good for stopping the needle going through and into your wrist. I've copied the fold line onto the fabric so the 2 edges can be pinched together to make a dart. This will round out the shape of the pincushion's body. Once the dart is stitched, you can see he already starts to look more like a hedgehog, or porcupine, or echidna. Next, use a water-soluble marker to draw on the face that you want on your echidna, animal, porcupine. I'm using embroidery thread to make my face, but you could use googly eyes, beads, or anything else that you fancy. I'm using French knots for his eyes and a satin stitch for his nose. Now it's time to sew his face onto his little body. I recommend doing this now because if you try and do it after he's stuffed, it'll be much more difficult and might warp the shape. With right sides together, it's time to sew on his belly. Start at the nose and work back against one side. When you get to a certain point, start again at the nose and work back on the other side. When you've got to this point, take the 2 flaps that make him a little bum crack and pinch those together and sew them shut. Turn him the right way out. Now it's time for him to get stuffed. I'm sorry, I just really wanted to make that joke. I recommend you stuff your creature quite firmly because he is supposed to hold pins. Now you can stitch him up. You can see here he's really starting to take shape, but he does need some feet. Take your piece of elastic or ribbon and make sure that it fits your wrist snugly but not so that it's too tight. If you want a normal pincushion, just skip this step. Take your 2 ends of elastic and stitch them onto the side that is going to be hidden by the rest of the pincushion. Once the elastic is firmly attached, you can stitch his felty belly onto his soft body. Psst! Here mate, got any slugs? Now he's done, and we can add some pins. I think he's adorable, and I'm going to name him Cecil II. If you've ever wondered about sea urchins and suppose that must imply there is a different land urchin, that is an archaic term for hedgehog. So this little guy was really fun to make. I very much enjoyed it, and he is in fact portable and very useful, and he is the cutest little thing possibly that I've ever made. So I hope you enjoyed that, and please have a look at some more videos if you have the time. Bye! And so that YouTube doesn't think that this is a kids channel, here's one for the Pratchett fans. Oh, the hedgehog, he cannot be buggered at all. His spines are too long and his arse is too small. He smells like a cesspit, his manners appall. Oh, the hedgehog, he cannot be buggered at all.